5 pairs of designer shoes that completely changed how I think about shape, texture, and style. I'm hoping this gives you a new way to see shoes and maybe even sparks an idea for how to approach your own style. The Nike Vomero 5 is a perfect example of that balance between performance and aesthetic. It's a running shoe that wasn't designed for fashion, but somehow became a blueprint for the modern sneaker aesthetic. It's very technical, but in a quiet, understated way that only really shows itself when the light hits it just right. The layers of ventilated mesh and ribcage-like panels make the shoe feel less like footwear and more like a living machine. And then there's the version that I have, which is the cold wall version, which pushes that Vomero even further into that industrial/dystopian feel. The extended backing acts as an exaggerated bracing and support, almost like a piece of machinery again, or architecture. There's also even a more futuristic looking solarized version that was a limited drop and now runs anywhere from $600 to $2,000, which I think is insane, but I think the shoe looks awesome in that way. It definitely is giving that sci-fi look. The Nike Undercover React boot first appeared on Undercover's Fall/Winter 2019 Paris runway, where it stood out among a few other Nike silhouettes as one of the most futuristic-looking pieces in the collection. Similar to the innovative Adidas Ultra Boost sole, this boot is built on Nike's React Element sole, so even though it looks aggressive and experimental, the cushioning is insanely comfortable, which is actually super functional as well when it comes to actual performance when hiking or climbing. The top features these sculpted rubber grips, almost like handles, that honestly make pulling the boot on feel more like you're gearing up for a mission rather than just getting ready for the day. It's almost like an art sculpture that you can wear, but at the end of the day, it's actually a Nike shoe. Every time someone asks me what kind of shoes they are and I tell them that they're Nike shoes, their mind is just blown. These do not look like your average pair of Nike shoes, and that's part of the reason why I really like them. You might not have heard of Kris Van Assche, but he designed alongside one of the most influential menswear designers of the 2000s, and that is Hedi Slimane. Most luxury sneakers were pushing a more quiet and minimal sort of look, but he challenged this with a highly exaggerated lacing system that turned a classic high-top silhouette into an art piece. It really is true that things were crafted with much more care and craftsmanship back in the day. For example, these shoes being made anywhere from 10 to 15 years ago, you can feel the quality, you can feel the leather. It's not anything cheap, and I'm really glad that I was able to get them. I found them through a seller on Depop, and they came with a slight paint splatter on them, which I wasn't too mad with. It kind of gives them a Mason Margiela type feel in my opinion. And then there's the opposite to that design language, a little bit more brutal, unapologetic, and heavy. This is where the Balenciaga strike boot comes in. It's industrial, it's military, and it became that anchor for a lot of people's outfits these past few years. As silhouettes got bigger, hoodies, cargos, wide leg pants, people wanted to get a boot that could also fit that silhouette. Its thick, aggressive sole with almost gear-like tread gave outfits this strong visual foundation. Military boots have always been built for durability, which is why their shape works so well with today's bulkier silhouettes. They were actually originally engineered to handle rough terrain, and fashion just amplified those proportions into something more dramatic. Personally, I'm not in a place where I can drop over $1,000 on a pair of boots, but I did come across this version on Taobao. It's not an exact one-to-one, but it is 1/10 of the price. And for styling purposes, it gives me a similar vibe without the $1,200 commitment. After wearing something this heavy, you may be curious about the complete opposite direction. Just like the last pair, these are also from Taobao because I wasn't trying to spend $700 on such an understated design. I was interested in something cleaner, smooth leather sort of look that's a little bit more grown. That's basically when I came across the Our Legacy Camion boot. It pulls inspiration from Western cowboy boots and relevant considering the resurgence of the Americana vibe and strong move towards durability and authenticity. The Camion boot gives you weight without heaviness and presence without being overly dramatic. It's one of those boots that doesn't try too hard but instantly makes an outfit feel curated and intentional. It's a nice balance of rugged influence and clean modern design. These 5 pairs change the way I think about shape, proportion, and how a shoe can transform an outfit. Hopefully they give you a fresh way to look at your own wardrobe too. We are on the road to 10K subscribers, so if you want to join the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.